All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Isagenix presentation tonight. Tonight is a product-focused presentation. We have two aspects to Isagenix. We have the product and the health, and then we also have the financial and the wealth. Wednesday night, we'll be doing another Zoom meeting, and the focus will be more on the business building side of it. Tonight, it's going to be more on the product side of things. I brought in the guru on our team, Stan Jagow, and a couple of people here with me. We just finished our home meeting here in O'Fallon, Missouri, a suburb of St. Louis. And so we're actually down in the basement area, and the group that did the home meeting is upstairs watching. So we're really excited about what you're going to learn tonight about the products of Isagenix. I do want to just quickly go through this disclaimer. Every time we do a presentation, we want to make sure we keep the legitimacy of our business. And so the statements in this presentation have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Isagenix products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Results not typical. Weight loss, muscle gain, lifestyle, and other results depicted in this presentation reflect exceptional experiences of Isagenix customers and should not be construed as typical or average. Results vary with individual effort, body composition, eating patterns, time, and other factors such as genetic and psychological makeup. In a study performed in 2012 by the University of Illinois at Chicago researchers, subjects lost an average of 9 pounds after 30 days of using the Isagenix system. Subjects also had a greater level of adherence and had more consistent weight loss from week to week compared to subjects on a traditional diet. In that particular study, was a heart healthy diet. Now, later in the presentation, we're going to talk just a little bit about the business side, because we do that every presentation because we want people to know that there is a way by just simply referring others that you can literally earn a little referral money to pay for your products. So we will be talking a little bit about income towards the end, but that will be minimal tonight, as most of the focus will be on the product. So with that, we want to do this disclaimer also. The ability to earn income under the Isagenix team compensation plan depends on many factors, including an individual associate's business, social and sales skills, personal ambition, and availability of time and financial resources, and access to a large network of family, friends, and business contacts. Isagenix cannot and does not guarantee any particular level of earnings, and associates who dedicate a significant amount of time, effort, and personal funds may not necessarily have a meaningful level of success. For average earnings, please refer to the Isagenix earnings statement at isagenixearnings.com. Now, one of the most important things about any business is the leadership at the top. And here at Isagenix, we have the very best, in my opinion. Kathy, Jim Coover, John Anderson created a vision 15 years ago when they started Isagenix, and it is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. When I first heard that vision, I was very impressed with it, but the more I learned about it, the more impressive it is. Because when they talk about the largest health and wellness company in the world, they're not talking the direct sales network marketing industry. They're talking about the largest health and wellness company in the world, which at this time is Johnson & Johnson, about $70 billion a year. So that's a huge vision, and they have the leadership to put that in place, and they are putting it in place. It's very, very exciting to see the growth that's happening. The industry stats. If you're going to be in business, if you want to know about this, you want to make sure you're in the right markets. And the products that Isagenix services fit these categories right here. You got the weight loss industry, $15.9 billion industry worldwide. Energy, $121.1 billion industry worldwide. Oh, and by the way, if I seem a little fired up tonight, during our home meeting, Versile Shaw and I shared the shot. What he didn't know is I actually shared a shot with another group of people right before the meeting. So 2 shots tonight. I apologize if I'm talking a little fast. I think my wife says just turn the battery down and it'll be the perfect speed. So the energy is a huge industry. That's not my dog, so apologize whoever that is. If they could mute their line, that'd be great. Performance, $31.1 billion industry worldwide. And then the healthy aging, $90.7 billion industry worldwide. So these are the 4 product lines plus wealth creation we talked about earlier. Stan, I'm going to turn the call over to you for a few minutes. I've got a couple people standing by. When you get to the performance section, I've got our good friend Versile Shaw here, former professional basketball player. He's going to specifically address that after you do a little bit, but I'll kind of walk you through the slides. But if you want to go through the promise and the product, ladies and gentlemen, Stan and Jagow, Lisa are 2 of the top leaders on our team. They have a tremendous background. And Stan, if you don't mind, just kind of give people a little bit about your background before you jump in, and then I'll work the slides for you, and let's have some fun tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a real treat. Stan, Jagow, take it away.
Yeah, thank you, Chuck. Just a little background on myself. I have spent 25 years in the health and wellness side of things, working with professional athletes as a professional trainer, also as a nutritionist. We've had the privilege to be able to help people with their meal plans over the last 25 years and their fitness plans, developing them. I wrote actually 48 different phases that takes people over 10 years to accomplish that process. One of the things that you want to know about Isagenix is that Isagenix is led by a team of scientists that have been formulated together with the creation of John Anderson. The no compromise guarantee is that, and I was asked this question a couple weeks ago, is Isagenix 100%, is it 100% organic? And the question is, the answer to that question is no, it's not. And the reason is because there's a lot of organic products out there in the marketplace that don't meet the standards to Isagenix no compromise guarantee. They are not going to lessen their quality that they want to bring together for you and I based on their science, their research, the information. And a lot of people don't know this, but I knew John Anderson before he even built Isagenix. I knew him as the Mineral Man. And when he put this system together, the support and the information that he put together, Chuck, is unbelievable. The core products that you see in front of you, which is the Isogenesis, the Onyx Supreme, the Cleanse, the Shake, the Isoline Shake, and the Complete Essentials. That in itself gives people the 90 nutrients that they need on a daily basis. And most people don't even know what those 90 nutrients are. And because they are so important, they affect every category that you have up on the screen. It affects the weight loss, it affects the energy, it affects the performance side of things, and also the aging process. So when you start looking at what are the 90 nutrients and how are we getting them into our body on a daily basis, Chuck, it's super important for people to understand that you have to have 60 minerals, you have to have 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and the 3 essential fatty acids. Now, with the Isoline Shake, this is where it starts as far as I'm concerned, because there's certain core products that can meet the needs of 90% of America. What I mean by that is this, is that the weight loss system, the Isoline Shake, has 24 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbohydrates. It has the good carbohydrates. These are not wasteful carbs. These are not dead carbs. These are not filler carbs. There's no artificial flavorings or artificial colorings or artificial sweeteners that have been put into these products. The vitamins, the minerals, the fiber, and everything is well balanced. So this is the beginning of this process. And here's why people are getting phenomenal results with Isoline Shake, Chuck, is because if they didn't have even partial amount of minerals and vitamins into their body, and they start getting these ingredients into their body alone, the body then starts to perform at a unique performance level. Remember, the body is the miracle. We're giving the information, the right information to the body so the body then can perform. We also have the Isoline Shake, which is the dairy-free. This is very important because there's a lot of issues in the marketplace for those of you that aren't completely aware of the gluten issues that are caused in the human body. But gluten plays a very damaging role in your small intestines. So if you are lactose intolerant or you're having issues with whey, get on to the dairy-free. This is great for those that are vegetarians and also vegans because this is a plant-based product instead of a whey-based product. Our undenatured whey that we use in the Isoline Shake is not from the United States. It's from New Zealand. And there's reasons for that because of our no compromise guarantee. We don't want to be putting negative things into the foods. We want to understand this. You don't have to know, you don't have to have 25 years of experience to understand this. Isagenix takes all the junk that we've been eating out of our diet and puts all the good things in. You just have to understand, you got to get a belief system that John Anderson and the team of scientists that have put this together have put the best of the best into this system for you and for your friends and for people that you love and trust. The Cleanse for Life has a very unique story behind it. If you're not familiar with the John Anderson story, I would recommend, Chuck, that everyone who's listening to this does their own little bit of research about John Anderson. Cleanse for Life is very important because what it does is it nourishes the body's ability to detoxify. Now, this is just as good as it can be dangerous. And what I mean by that is this is such a strong product, Chuck, that if people are not putting the proper nutrition in their system ahead of doing a cleanse like this type of a magnitude, it can actually break free the toxicity in their body, go through the liver. If the liver doesn't have the proper nutrition, ladies and gentlemen, that's why it's so important to get on a 30-day cleanse and shake system, because you have to put that shake system 4 to 5 days ahead of doing a cleanse like this, because this is a full cellular tox eradication process. It also, if you do the 2-day cleanse with the Cleanse for Life, that breaks the toxicities free the first day and starts flushing out the percentage of body fat the second day. So very great. It's a great antioxidant. It's made with plants. It's plant-based, great for weight loss and maintenance. Here's a phenomenal product. This product, a lot of people go through stress in their life, Chuck. And one of the things that they have social stress, emotional stress, work stress, and oxidated stress does terrible things to your arteries and to your veins. And at every bend in every area of your body and in your arteries and blood vessel system, oxidated stress or free radicals are building up, creating problems. If you don't get that out of your system, you have to have a unique product like Isagenix Supreme to be able to get your overall antioxidant ability to flush that information out of there. If not, there's going to be a lot of damage. Everyone in the United States needs to be on this product because it's that powerful and that beneficial to people. Now, on the Isagenix coffee, what a great product for those people that like to have the caffeine in the morning. When we bring this product into our house, Chuck, it doesn't even stay. It's in and out as fast as we got to buy it by the case, because the smell on of its own, if you're a coffee lover like we are, in fact, I just had my last cup of coffee and it's already 8 o'clock. This particular coffee is made with a green tea extract, trace minerals. See, we are talking about the trace minerals again. And then it has coconut oil in it as well. Why are these things so important for the body? Because trace minerals are the cofactor to causing everything to work and function properly. Energy is what's happening. Lack of that is happening throughout the world today. The E-Shot is a phenomenal adaptogen, plant-based caffeine product that has the green tea in it. And Chuck, I didn't have one yet tonight, but if I were you and I had 2 of these, I would be doing cartwheels while I was trying to talk this through, because it's that good for your adaptogens. What it does is it takes your adrenal glands and allows those receptors to stand back up and to be alert again, especially for those people that have laid those receptors down by over-caffeinating their body. So this, because of this plant-based process, it will do great and wonders for you. Back to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Stan. Don't go too far. I want to have you around for questions at the end. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you appreciate some of the things that Stan was sharing. He is literally an expert in this area. You'll get to meet him in Charlotte this weekend. He and his wife, Lisa, are coming. It's going to be a phenomenal time for them as they learn more about the Isagenix system and overall program, especially with the Cepeda team. I now want to introduce you to Versile Shaw. Versile Shaw is a former professional basketball player, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about the performance products. Versile's a good friend of mine, and he also will be in Charlotte. You'll get to meet him. So, Versile, I'm going to turn the microphone over to you. And why don't you share with us your excitement about the performance products themselves. Here you go.
Hello, good evening, everyone. As Chuck said, my name is Versile Shaw. I played professional basketball for 13 years and had a good run. I'm a little bit different, as most people come into Isagenix for weight loss and various other health issues. I came in with a different goal, and that was to gain some lean muscle mass and to put on a little bit of size. And after, a couple of I won't say how long, but after a few weeks of doing it, I've definitely increased lean body mass by doing so by using the performance line. If you look at it, the base of the company is really like the Cleanse for Life and the various proteins and stuff, which help eradicate a lot of, free radicals and other, toxins in the body. And so most people start off there. So I started off there like everybody else. But in the industry, I'm what you might call a hard gainer, right? So it's hard for me to put on mass and gain weight and do various things. So tried the performance line, and let's just say it's been phenomenal. I've gained 12 pounds of lean. Sorry, I think we have a little bit of feedback. I've gained about 12 pounds of lean body mass, and my strength and energy is skyrocketed since then. So for anybody out there that's looking for something on the, having some technical issues. I think there we go. Sorry, it's a little bit of static. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. That's better. All right, there we go. All right, sorry guys. But for anyone that's looking to, gain some mass and to really feel good about their energy levels and everything else, the performance line through Isagenix has been phenomenal. It's approved by the Informed Sports Agency, which allows not only amateur athletes but also professional athletes to use it without any compromise and worrying about if they're taking something that's banned or illegal. So I highly recommend that if you know any collegiate athletes or even some of the products are, if you have to look, but some of the products are even approved for like high school kids as well that's looking to add some size or add some lean muscle. The performance line will definitely do that for those athletes. So again, I want to thank everybody for listening to me ramble if you couldn't hear me with all the static. But again, definitely check out the performance line. It's been phenomenal. Thanks.
Good job, Versile. And you're going to meet Versile in Charlotte also. Don't know, is Renee coming yet? We know? Okay, we're not sure yet on the live, but we're hoping so. All right, so the next product line is the Healthy Aging. Stan, you want to address this a little bit before we wrap up on the product?
I sure will, Chuck. This, in the beginning of my conversation with everyone tonight, I mentioned that you had to have the 90 nutrients. So let's just recap and explain why healthy aging is such, with the complete essentials with Isagenix, is so important. Here's what you get. You're getting the 90 nutrients, the 60 minerals, the 16 vitamins, the 12 amino acids, and the 2 fatty acids that are essential to your diet. You get the shake, gives you 23. You get the Onyx Supreme that gives you your antioxidants and your digestive enzymes. You're getting the rest of what you need to complete this 90 nutrient process for your body, not to just be in good shape, Chuck, but to thrive. See, here's what's happened. Since 1936, we have not had the minerals in our food. That is a document, if you look it up, it's called Document 264. It was done by the U.S. government and U.S. Agriculture. Well, this is why Complete Essentials with Isagenix is so important to finish the process for everyone that's on Isagenix. The vitamins, the minerals, the antioxidants, the complete daily AM, PM pack, so that you're not skimping on any of the things that your body needs. If your body is in the performance, like what V was just saying, V Shaw was just telling you, if your body's in a performance mode and you start to sweat and you start losing those nutrients out of your bloodstream, the question is, if you're not on an AM and a PM pack, how are you bringing these things back into your body? Now, if your body's under stress and it starts to show things like gray hair, wrinkles, it's because your telomeres are starting to break down. And what is a telomere? Well, it's the ends. And if you ever looked at a DNA under a microscope or even just in a drawing, it's like a twisted ladder. And the 2 ends of the twisted ladder start to get brittle. And when they get brittle and they start breaking down, aging starts taking place at much more rapid pace. If you would like to harbor that or to reverse that process or try to eliminate that process, again, I didn't say cure, I didn't say treat, I said eliminate or reverse that process, you need to have the telomere strengthening, which is the Isagenix. When you have the isogenesis, it's like taking that shoelace, the end of your shoelace, that little piece of plastic. It's like putting that back onto the end of your DNA strand, which is the end of the telomere, and it strengthens that process. The 3 fatty acids that you need are super important to allow the body to be balanced. I have worked with people over the last 25 years, and one of the things is they got the proper nutrients, but they didn't get the fatty acids into their body, so that was the missing key. That was the missing ingredient. Isagenesis is a targeted blend of antioxidant herbs and adaptogens. The fact about this product is that it will strengthen your DNA strand. That will slow down the process of the aging process. So when we go through a healthy aging process, this product B is your best friend. So here's how I finish this presentation for you, Chuck, is to point out that Isagenix was put up against the Healthy Heart Diet. And when that happened, here's what happened, is they found, and this was research was done, you read about it in the disclaimer in the beginning. The University of Illinois at Chicago is where this study was done. 56% more weight loss was found with Isagenix over the Healthy Heart Diet. And if anybody knows what the Healthy Heart Diet is, it was a fairly substantial basis point for most people to live by, standard to live by. The medical world still actually uses that diet when they work with their patients. 47% of more fat loss with Isagenix and twice as much visceral fat. A lot of people don't know what the visceral fat is. That's the fat that is encasing your vital organs. And what happens, a lot of people don't realize that puts undue stress and undue pressure, that visceral fat, against your vital organs, where there need to be sometimes, in some cases, much freer to be able to move around and to adjust based on impact or just based on the skeleton structure of the body. So back to you, Chuck. Phenomenal program. I'm very excited to be with Isagenix and to put my reputation of 25 years working with professional athletes, the following that I have for 25 years on the line with Isagenix is no risk to me.
Well, Stan, thank you very much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. I know when Patty asked me to do this, you were the first person I thought of when she wanted a product focus. So you and V, great combination. But I also want to bring to you now Deb Avery. Deb's a fairly new customer, and she's got a great product story that she'd like to share. So Deb, why don't you share with our audience what the products have done for you in a very short period of time?
Thank you, Chuck. Well, I first started on Isagenix after I've had a hysterectomy, and I was laid up. The first 2 weeks I was laid up with recovery. I was taking the products, and I lost 10 pounds being sedentary. It's now, thank you. So now it's been 6 weeks that I've been on the product. I've lost 20 pounds. I've went down a clothing size. I'm into shirts that I haven't been able to wear for over 2 years. The big thing that I really want to share with you is after the hysterectomy, people are typically go on hormone replacement supplements. I have not. I haven't had any of the side effects of the night sweats, the hot flashes, the mood swings, just all of the hormonal problems that typically come with that type of surgery. And I give the credit to the Isagenix products. I'm taking the Isagenix essential vitamins. I'm doing the Cleanse for Life. I'm doing the Ionic Supreme. I'm using the snack wafers. I take the e-shots every now and then whenever needed. And I just love the product and what it's doing for me. Another thing that I've noticed is in my thighs, because I have 100+ pounds to lose, I I typically have this area that looks like cottage cheese, basically. Women, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And since since I've been on this, that is starting to smooth out, and it's looking great. And I just am so thankful to my friend Chuck and my friends Kip and Sandy Lawson, who have turned me onto this product. And it's definitely a healthy lifestyle change with the cellular cleansing, releasing those toxins out of your cells so it will release the fat around the cells, cleanse the body naturally as God has created it to be, self-healing. And I'm just really excited to be a part of it. So here's Chuck.
And our whole meet upstairs is clapping for her. That's awesome. I love it. All right, so we're going to wrap this call up here. We're having a lot of fun with Isagenix, helping people. And just like Deb Avery, just amazing story. And she's just getting started. She's got a great personality, and she is going to tear this up. We're backed with science, 50 scientists, 200 years of experience, covering all the major categories. You can just rest assured. We also have an Isa Body Challenge. This is something I heard about when I first got involved. Didn't really get involved in it right away, but when I went to Vegas, one of the 15 finalists was a 61-year-old man, and his before picture looked like me after having lost the weight I lost, which I thought was pretty good. I lost a big belly, and I was flat bellied. I was pretty excited about that, but then I saw his before picture. That was his before picture, which is me in Vegas. And then I saw his after picture, 16 weeks of being on the performance product and working out. And the dude just looked ripped. I'm like, holy cow, that 61-year-old guy did that in 16 weeks. So my wife and I got back from Vegas. We signed up for the Ice Body Challenge, and we're after it. 10 weeks in the gym. I do have a little advantage over most people. Stan Jagow's coaching me, so thank you, Stan. But we're very, very excited about what the body's transforming now, from just getting down to our ideal weight to now adding lean muscle. So fantastic community here to help you as a customer. There's a friend of ours, Daniel, who was a runner-up a couple years ago. A nice $10,000 check as runner-up. Alfie, the number one guy, earned a $25,000 bonus. So you heard from Deb. I'm going to just quickly scroll through these pictures very quickly, but you can see the before and after pictures. And when I'm doing a presentation, I make sure people see these, because this is what people want. They want change. They want transformation. And that's what Isagenix provides. These are all corporate pictures, just amazing transformations. Again, I'm going kind of quick here because I want to wrap up here in just a couple minutes. I do want to cover just a little bit about how you get your products paid. Think about how much healthier this gentleman is right here from his before to his after. Oh, I love this business. I love helping people transform their bodies. It's so much fun, so rewarding, so fulfilling to see the smiles on their faces going from the before to the after, and knowing they can do the same for other people just simply by sharing the good news. Now, this is a gentleman, most of you probably have not seen this photo. This is a friend of mine in England, London to be exact. His name is Gabriel. And Gabriel got involved middle of May 15th to be exact, was the first day we could order our product in the UK. And in a very, very short period of time, you see the picture in the middle, and then a little bit longer, he's starting to develop the lean muscle on the right. This is one of my favorite pictures. This is Miles. This is Gabriel's wife. And Gabriel and Miles are crystal managers on our team in London and UK. And they're absolutely just on fire because of the great body transformations I had. And I know it's not like a bathing suit or anything, so you probably can't see completely, but if you see the cut-in picture of before in the white outfit and then the red, this woman has had a complete transformation. She is on fire, and she happens to be a very successful networker, so we're very, very excited about our UK team. Here's another one of our leaders in the UK. This is Joseph. His wife used to tease him about having a joey in his belly. And for those of you that don't know what a joey is, it's a baby kangaroo that the mother carries around the pouch in the belly. And she always used to tease him, you need to get rid of that joey. And he used to, well, that picture on the left was just before the started using Isagenix products. And really, about 3-4 weeks in, we went back for the UK grand opening, and he really hadn't lost that much weight. In fact, he was a little disappointed. And then we asked him, well, what are you doing? And he said, well, I'm taking a shake every once in a while, and I get about a third of the way through a cleanse day, and we go, well, are you drinking a lot of water? No. So there's like 3 major things he wasn't doing right. So we said, look, Diane and I coached him a little bit, and 2 shakes a day, maybe even 3 if you need it because you're a bigger guy, and then be disciplined on your cleanse day. This is not only your health, this is your business too. So be disciplined. So 5 days after we left, you see the picture on the right. When he sent that to me, it was almost like a shock. It was like, holy cow. So he started using it and being disciplined, and literally the Joey jumped out, and the red shirt was the result. Just amazing. So he's ecstatic. This is a lady. I feel like I'm repeating myself because I just shared some of this in the whole meeting, but this lady, her name's Letty. She's another one of our leaders in the UK. In the Filipino culture, when you turn 18 as a young lady, you have a huge celebration. Huge. I mean, it's like in America, we have wedding receptions. It's kind of that type of party. Well, the picture on the left is right when we launched in the UK with the product. And she only had 30 days to get ready for this party. And so 30 days before and 30 days after, these are the 2 pictures before and after. And I don't know if the pictures do it nearly the justice. And the guy, Joel, had the same results, but you just can't tell with his suit on like that. Us guys can hide it better with our suits, but she was just ecstatic with what's happening. And then the natural networking starts. This is another one of our UK associates, Mayette. Again, just amazing results. And so now we're going to wrap up just the next few minutes talking about making some money. And why do you want to make money? Well, there's lots of reasons to make money, but money and work are the primary causes of stress. And stress is one of the primary reasons people gain weight and can't lose it, because when you go to sleep and you're stressed, your body holds on to that fat. When you can reduce the stress through using the Isagenix and also making some extra money, it really helps. You heard from Deb Avery earlier, and she literally about 6 weeks ago got involved, and I think it was just last week, she decided to start sharing a product. So she became an associate, and she shared, and she hasn't got to the repeat level yet, but let me kind of walk you through the you share, they share, repeat, because this is our business model right here. Again, I'm only going to take 2-3 minutes on this, not a whole lot of time, but when you share the product, you're going to earn what's called a product introduction bonus. And you can see, based on the different packs that people buy, there's different amounts that you're going to earn, whether you're the US or Canada. Now, the one on the right is the double product introduction bonus. If you happen to make 2 sales in the same week, you get double the product introduction bonus. Now, if you decide you want to just be a customer and not get involved in business as an associate, by the way, there's no cost to be an associate, unless, of course, you want to build an international team, and then there's a small $49 annual fee to build an international team. I highly recommend that if you're serious about building a business. But the product introduction bonus is when someone that you recommend buys a package. Now, the cool thing about this is you don't inventory the product, you don't warehouse it. They can actually even order it directly through corporate just using your ID number, and you're going to get paid a product introduction bonus if they buy any one of these packs. And you can see the larger the pack they purchase, the larger your product introduction bonus. The larger the pack they purchase, the more value they get for their purchase. It just kind of depends on their budget and what they're trying to achieve. So those are the product introduction bonuses. That's for the you share. Now, where Isagenix really allows you to leverage yourself is the they share. So when you share, you're going to earn product introduction bonuses. And you saw in that example, if you share, let's say they do the value pack. And this is exactly what Deb Avery, who you just heard from the product testimony, this is exactly what she did. Last Sunday night, so 8 days ago, she shared with 2 people. They both came in purchasing a value pack. And so she earned $80 product introduction for each of those. But because they were both on last Sunday night, she earned double product introduction bonus. Double 80 is 160. So 160 times 2 is 320. In addition to that, when you get your first couple customers, one on your right team and one on your left team, you become what's called a consultant. The first time you do that, you get a consultant rank advancement bonus of $50. Doesn't matter how long it takes you. Whenever you become a consultant, you get a $50 rank advancement. It's the company's way of congratulating you on sharing with a couple customers. So 8 days ago on a Sunday night, Deb Avery shared with a couple people. They became customers. They both bought value packs. She earned $370 like that 8 days ago simply by sharing with a couple people. That's exciting. Now, leverage comes in place when they share. So she shared. Now, as her customers, if they decide they want to become associates, they go in their back office, they watch a compliance video, they sign up. It's no cost, again, to become an associate. They share. They become consultants. They earn the same money she did as a consultant. They do the same thing. But because she's the coach who helped them become consultants, she gets a $100 coaching bonus for every new consultant she brings on board, up to her first 20 new consultants. So that's $2,000 sitting on the table just waiting for you to help other people share the product. Now, in this example, you share, they share. This is the exact picture of becoming what's called a manager. A manager is you having two personally enrolled consultants. They could both be on your right team, both be on your left team, or one on each team like this picture depicts. But when you become a manager, if you do that in your first 60 days from the time you become an associate, you get a 250 crystal manager bonus. So you add all those bonuses up, the $50 rank advancement bonus, the $320 and double PIB for the 2 value packs you sold in the same week, the $200 in coaching bonus, the 250 crystal manager bonus. That's not even talking about the cycle bonus that you're going to earn of about $100+. Without even the cycle bonus, you're at $820 in commissions, which is more than you paid for your value pack, quite a bit more. So you're in the profit. We had our home meeting tonight. We asked people around the room, if you had a traditional business, how long would it take for you to break even and be in the black? And everybody knew the answer to that. Typically, it's 5 years, if ever. So we're going to close with a couple things here. These are the founders of the company right here. On the left, you got John Anderson. He's the original formulator of the product. Phenomenal man. You heard Stan talk a little about him. Well, when he developed basically the Cleanse for Life, in the UK we call it Nourish for Life. So in different markets, the products are basically the same thing, but they're possibly called different things for marketing reasons. And so John Anderson developed this product to save his own life, basically, from the brown recluse spider bite he got. And so he got the toxins out of his body, and he knew he developed something special. So here he was. He had already sold formulas to 600+ companies, over 2,000 formulas. But instead of going to one of those companies and selling his new formula that got the toxins out of his own body, he knew that he had something so special that he wanted to take it to the marketplace himself. But he also knew he wasn't a marketer. He didn't know how to set the corporate office and do all that, source the products. He just knew how to formulate. So he searched out Jim Coover and Jim's wife, Kathy Coover. And the two of them were the perfect match for John Anderson, because Jim Coover had the experience of running a corporate office, developing a corporate team, the manufacturing, the customer service, the compliance, all the things necessary to run a corporate office. And then you had his wife, Kathy Coover, who had been a top incomer with 3 different network marketing companies. She understood how to build a large, successful international network of affiliates. So together, the 3 of them formed Isagenix 15 years ago, and literally history is in the making right now. 15 years in, they've already done over $5 billion in sales. This year, 2017, it's projected will be the first single year they top $1 billion, and we're really getting ready for some major international expansion, which is going to cause this business to go through the roof. The people from the corporate office that I've heard give projections project within 36 to 48 months, the company could even double in size to be a $2 billion a year company. Now, again, we're not here to talk about the financials and the business side too much. I just want to let you know that if you're interested in the products, know that there is a business aspect. So if you do refer others, you can earn a little money to help get your products paid for. So with that, I want to close and tell you that our vision stays the same. It's to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. Are you ready to start your journey to living your ideal life? I hope you are. And if you are, it's time to get back with the person who invites you to this call and find out what solution is best for you. What Stan Jagow, my nutrition expert, teaches is everyone should start with a weight loss system, even if they don't have weight to lose, because it's going to get the toxins and things out of your body and help you start at a solid foundation for whatever it is, the energy, the performance, the healthy aging. And of course, Wednesday night, come back and we'll be talking to you about the wealth creation. There's several different packs you can buy. Again, the person's going to determine, the person is coaching you and helping you and introducing you to this product. They're going to help you understand what's best for you. Now, if you're serious about building the business, which you're going to learn about Wednesday night, you're going to want to come in with the Business Builder Pack. We call it the Ultimate Pack. That's got a little bit of everything. It's got plenty of samples. It's going to allow you to have a complete array of the products, so you can have an understanding of all the products, so you can really build this from a business standpoint. Next is the Value Pack. The Value Pack, you could get it in either the weight loss or the performance Value Pack, but this is the one that Deb was able to make available for her customers, and it is really the best value, and that's why they call it the Value Pack. But it's got the most product for your money, and it's going to have what people need for a full healthy package. Stan, is there anything you'd like to share on these products before we wrap up with the 30-day weight loss system?
Well, in each of these packages, Chuck, they have the 30-day weight loss system built into them. So these packets are great for, just like you said, Business Builder or the Value Pack. You definitely get much more bang for your dollar, and you have more products to sample, and you have an understanding of what the products are going to be. Again, the least that I would do for anybody is the 30-day weight loss program.
Exactly. So what you're going to want to do, if you're watching this presentation or the recording, get back with the person who invited you and let them know what your goals are. Let them know what you want to accomplish. Are you just interested in the healthy part of the business, which is great? 87% of people using Isagenix products are customers. We love customers. And then there's also the percentage of people that want to share this with other people. And there's a very small percentage of people that really want to build this as a business. And you're going to learn more about that Wednesday night. It'll be the same link, same time. Come back Wednesday night, and the presenter will be focused more on the business side of things. So with that, I want to thank all of you for joining us this evening. Wherever you are around the world, if you're watching this recording, get back with the person who invites you and come experience the most phenomenal products I've ever experienced in my life. Stan, I want to thank you and V and Deb for joining us tonight, and Mark Sinclair to kick us off. Everybody, hope to see you in Charlotte this weekend. God bless you, and good night.